I just want to talk a little bit about overpreparing for something that you're worried about, because I recently got my first video job where I've had to go and travel to location in a really long time, and I found myself really over preparing for it. And I think it's because it's been a stress response of mine. I've been wanting to make sure that days ahead of the job, like literally like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I was already making lists of everything that I needed to take with me. I was preparing all my equipment that I've got here. Got my camera already in the bag. I've got my tripods, my lights. I've got more stuff here. I've got my drone, and then I've got this bag which I'm going to put all my food in for the day. And I just felt like that I was over preparing, and I just sat down and really thought about, why am I doing this? Why am I so focused on trying to be as ready as possible for this job? And one, it's because I care. Like I want to deliver a good product. I want to do a good job filming it. I want to make sure I'm there on time. I want to make sure I've got all the equipment that I might need. And then again, I also think it's because I've just been worrying about it and stressing. I've noticed that when I've been trying to sleep at night, I'll end up going for a pee numerous times, and I'll pee in the toilet. This is a stress response of mine, and then just as I want to leave, I'll feel like I need to pee again, and then I'll pee again. And you'd think that your bladder would be empty, but it seems as though there's an infinite amount that could dribble out because I'm stressed. Stress response, keep weeing. And then I'll be lying in bed just thinking about, have I prepared this? Have I prepared that? And really all I'm thinking is, I don't feel ready for this job. Even though I'm the most ready I could be. I've been ready for days in advance. I've got all my stuff pre-prepared here. This is a bit of a weird setup. I've got my camera bag inside this backpack. I've got my tripod. I've got a little light here. I've got a Gorilla Pod in case I need it. All sorts of filming equipment. You might not even know what a Gorilla Pod is, but it's just this little tripod. See if I can. I'm not going to bother pulling it out, but it's like I could grip it onto here, and then I could put a light there. And then I just wanted to make sure I find myself, I'll look in my camera bag, get my microphone out and triple check, quadruple check, penta check, deca check. Like I've been checking that I've got the SD card in there over and over again. And that was like yesterday I was checking. And then just now I found myself checking. I'd visually look at the SD card and be like, yes, there is an SD card in there. I'd put it in and then be like, did I really check? And then I'd look at it again. And then I'd put it away. And then I'd think, did I actually check that the SD card was in there? And I was doing a similar thing last night where I was in the bathroom having a wee, wash my hands, and then I'd go push the tap down. And then I'd be like, right, now I'll just push it down again to really make sure that tap is off. And then I'd go to leave the bathroom, then I'd have to go back. And I'd be like, what if I didn't turn the tap off? And I definitely did turn the tap off. And I do this over and over again, but it becomes almost unbearable when I'm worrying about something, when I'm thinking I've got some sort of commitment the next day. It does become overwhelming, and I let myself get into this cycle of just making sure the tap's off, making sure the SD card's in there, making sure I've got all this stuff. And really, it's just me trying to get control over the situation. That's what I think it is. It's all about control. How can I get control over how I'm feeling? Because my feelings will be, I'm overwhelmed, I'm worried, am I prepared? What if this happens? What if that happens? And that's where the over-preparing comes in, because I'm trying to prepare for all eventualities. In all reality, I could probably just take my camera and my drone and my microphone in one bag, and that's it. I'd probably be okay. I could get away with using the daylight, using the lights of the room. Yes, it wouldn't look as good, but I'm over-preparing. Obviously, I want to bring my best, so that's why I want to bring all the lights and make sure I've got the options that are there. And without being there, I don't know. So it's just me trying to over-prepare, make sure that I'm ready for all eventualities. And at some point, it's just too much. And I've heard this saying that when you finally let go, that's when things become easier. When you try too hard, it makes things harder. And I've noticed this over many years when I'm trying to sleep. The nights where I'm trying to sleep are the nights where I don't sleep. The nights where I'm sat there thinking I've really got to work through this problem so I can go to sleep are the nights where I lie there and sleep does not come. So all in all, this is just a stress response. And I wanted to share this because I think probably some of you might feel the same way. Maybe you react the same way. Maybe you react completely differently. And it'd be interesting to know how you react to stress. This is how I react to it. If I've got something planned, even if it's like a leisure activity, I'll be like, have I got my day's food? Have I got, like, I've even got a spare t-shirt in here in case I get sweaty walking to locations so I can change when I get there. And I've always like put too much stuff in my backpack, stuff that I hardly ever use because I just want to be prepared. Like I'll have paracetamol in case I get a headache. I'll have loads of water on me. I mean, it's good to take water with you anyway, but I carry too much water. I'll have over-prepared amount of food because I don't want to go out and have to buy food while I'm there. I've got my medications that I'm supposed to take in the evening in case I come home late. So much stuff. I mean, I've got a Bluetooth keyboard in case I want to type notes up on my phone. I've got all sorts of rubbish in here. Too much stuff. And yes, it's a stress response. It's me just trying to plan for something I can't plan for. Trying to take control of the unknown. Isn't that all that we're just trying to do, is just try and figure out what we're doing and take control of the things that we don't know? But what I just wanted to bring that up because, like I said earlier, sometimes letting go is the best option. Sometimes just letting things be as they are is the best way to go, and will ultimately make you feel less stressed and things go easier. I think I noticed that on the YouTube channel where I just decided I'm just going to make stuff. Instead of like trying to do all of these health and fitness videos, I was like, I'm just going to talk about how I feel. I'm just going to put it out there. And then people connected with it because I was just being honest and being open. And this is part of that, just me sharing my stress response. So let me know what your stress response is. Do you go through something like this? It feels very like controlling, like a hyperfocus. Like I keep saying, it's a theme, a running theme of the channel. It's hyperfocus. I've been hyperfocusing on, can I be ready for this job? Can I be as prepared as possible? Maybe not. Maybe it's overpreparing. And for those of you who stuck around to the end, here's a little reward. This is going to be my new YouTube studio once I get rid of a few of these items. I'm trying to get rid of these old monitors. We don't want them, they're old. I want my computer here, and then just here, this is going to be my background. I'm going to put relevant things to me. I've got this little light. So turn it on. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you might recognise these. They were in the background of my older videos. Switch those off. But I'm going to put things on here that are relevant to me, projects that I've done, whatever happens through the YouTube channel. Over here, I've got my background, and this actually reverses to a blue screen. And I'm thinking I might try and use that for streaming. I might try and use that blue screen so that I look like I'm in the background. I just forgot I'm recording audio on my phone, so I left that behind. And this is a space that I was using yesterday for, if someone needs to film something professionally. I've got this background here, a nice grey background. It looks pretty nice. This thing's kind of unruly to put away though, this background. It's a pain in the arse, so I always leave it up. But this is a nice space here. I've got loads of room down here. Over here I've got my cello. I'm not very good at playing it, but I have a cello. So I keep moving the microphone away from me. But this is the new space. This is going to be the room where I make YouTube content. I've got a tiny room upstairs. This is going to be a great room for that. And I'm planning on streaming a lot more once I have this set up. I want to stream as much as I can during all the free time I've got. Just play some games, hang out with you guys, chat, connect. I'm really excited to do that sort of thing. But yeah, here's a little bonus for you guys that made it to the end of the video. You can see the new space and what it's like. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.